Hello, my dear friends. Welcome back to RMK Resolutions. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about the important topic for the SYBSc Zoology, and the name of the topic in front of you. We are going to discuss about the agricultural pest and their control. So, first we'll understand the introduction and scope of the pest. So, this particular topic is important for the agriculture point of view and the influence of the insect. We know that the influence of the insect on the human is destructive also and beneficial also. So, insect are act on both ways. So this particular struggle between human being and insect, this is the constant struggle takes place, and this struggle start by many years, and till now there is no clear cut winner between insect and human beings. So the struggle goes forever, and there is no final victory on the either side. So, to know the destructive potential of some insect, we are going to learn this particular topic. So, first we will discuss about the destructive nature, because this particular insect, we can say that on your screen there are different insect pest you can see. So within a couple of hours, these particular insect, they are going to destroy the everything, and not a blade of grass or green vegetables can be found in a particular area when they are going to attack. So this particular insect, they are very destructive in nature, and they harm to the different important crops. So, in short, they are going to damage the economical conditions of the farmers. That's why it is important to learn about the agricultural pest and how these particular agriculture pests are controlled. So, man is again a victim of the insect attack. So, this particular insect, they are not going to attack to the crops only, they are also attack on the human being also, and they are also attacks to the different pest domestic, sorry, they are also going to attack on the domestic animals. So we know that agriculture, this is the important branch of the biology which deals with the cultivation of crops and the domestication of the useful animal. That is the main role of the agriculture. So, of all the demands of the man, the food is the prime importance. That is, the agriculture is important for the food perspectives because of the population pressure. We know that population is continuously increasing, so food demand is also increasing. So that's why food is an important source. So first we learn about the history. So in the 1970s, we know that we can say that year, from that year green revolution begins, and that made the remarkable contribution in a increasing per acre, that is yield of land, because of the high yielding varieties of the wheat, rice, maize, grain, and different cereals takes place. So 1970 is the historical year for the man. So when we say that this is the historical year, many different varieties of wheat, rice, maize, grains are defined by the human beings. But simultaneously, the number of pathogens, they also cause the disease in the crop. So disease in the crop also, and diseases for the domestic animals also. So these pathogens, they are going to damage these crops and animals. and that's why there is a loss of the farmers. Economic conditions are destroyed of the farmers. So in India, that agriculture is one of the main occupation, and many people they depend on the agricultural business. So the major crops we can say we find out is the sugarcane, cotton, then citrus, tobacco, and potato, etc. These are the major crops we can found over there. Then another crops are also there, that is coffee, tea, cashew nuts, mango, grapes, orange, and different types of vegetables and flowers. So these are the important, we can say, the plants which provide the economic wealth for the farmers. And when insect or a pest they are going to attack on this particular trees, then it destroy the economic wealth of the farmer. That's why it is important to learn the agricultural pest and their control. So agricultural pest means it is not only included the insect, but insect is the most, we know that insect is the most successful group of the animal, and insect can live in a adverse climatic conditions also. That's why it is very difficult to control the insect as a pest. So first we'll try to understand the definition of agricultural pest. So definition, uh, listen the definition carefully. The insect which cause the damage to the crop plants, these are known as agricultural pest. So it is important to learn the concept of pest. So pest can be defined as any organism, whether it is plant or animal, whose population is increases to such an extent to cause the economical loss of the crop, that we called it as an insect pest. So this particular pest they are damage to the agricultural crops and economic loss of the farmers. So according to some scientists, the pest is said to be a economic pest if it cause at least 5% or more loss of the crop. If there is a damage of near about to the 5%, then if that pest is known as economic pest. And the amount of damage caused to the crop is known as economic damage. Okay, so these are the some things which are related to the pest. These are the introductory part of the insect pest. So you can see on your screen there are different insect pests you can see. So these are the pest. Here there is only insect pest are shown. These are the images from the Google. So these particular insect pest, they are going to damage to the different crops such as the corn, then different agricultural plants such as the rice, soya bean, cotton, and there are another cauliflower, muga beans, different vegetables, mango trees, groundnuts, apple house. So these particular insect, as I said, insect is the most successful on the earth, successful animal on the earth. And there is a large number of diversity of insect found on the earth. So these particular insect, they are going to damage each and every crop or plant. So that's why it is important to learn about the concept of insect pest. So, when we learn about the insect pest, then it is important to learn about the classification of the pest. So, these particular pests are classified based on the host which they affect. That particular, so depend on the host, these particular pests are classified. So first type is the agricultural pest. So this particular agricultural pest, so we'll discuss this particular agricultural pest. So first try to understand the agricultural crops that is infected by the large number of pests, and in that the major pest is the insect pest. Another pests are also there. For example, we can say the rat is also the pest, or birds, they are also the pest. So pest means what? Those animals, they are going to harm or damage the crop, that we can say is a pest. But in that pest, insect pest is the major pest. So this particular insect pest, on your screen you can see the cabbage worms. So this particular cabbage worms, these are the elongated animals and they are going to damage the cabbage crops. So insect pest, they damage the crops at the immature stage also and at the adult stage also. So insect pest, we know the life cycle of the insect. They hatches from the eggs and then they are going to form a caterpillar, larva and adult stage. So this particular insect pest, they are either damage the crops at the immature stage or at the adult stage also, and they are going to eat the leaves or sap also. So many insect pests, they are the internal feeders. They are the internal feeders, or we can say the borer. So important crops like a jawar, bajra, wheat, cotton, sugarcane, etc. So these are the important crops which are found in India, or we can say in the Maharashtra. And these particular insect pests, they attack to these particular important crops. So the question is that on which part they are going to attack? Agriculture. So insect pest, they are going to attack on the stem. So these are the stem borer, or they attack on the shoot of the plant. Sometimes they attack on the leaves of the particular plant. So on your screen we have seen this is the cabbage worm. You can see there are many, that is a stem borer also there. You can see this one is the semi looper. So they form a loop-like structure, half loop. That's why it is called as a semi-looper. So this is the green semi-looper in the soybean plant. So they are going to destruct this particular soybean crops. So on your screen, you can see these are the some insect pest. This is the semi-looper. You can see this is the another potato beetles. So this particular potato beetles, they are going to harm the potato plants. You can see this is the sugarcane stem borer. So stem borer, they are going to attack on the stem of the plant. You can see clearly this particular insect, they suck the internal portion of the sugarcane and completely damage the sugarcane plants, and ultimately they are going to affect the economy of the farmers. Again, this is an important stem borer, which is the mango stem borer. You can see this one is the mango stem borer. They are going to harm to the mango trees. So my dear friends, try to understand this particular insect. When we learn about the insect, then it is very important to learn about the mouth parts of the insect. Mouth parts of insect. So this particular mouth part is important. There are different types of mouth parts. So this mouth, we know that mouth is an important for the insect. So depending on the mouth part, there are different types of mouth parts are there. So depending on the mouth parts of the insect, there are different methods are available for the control measures of the insects. So first we'll see the first type is the agricultural pest, and these are the some examples of the agricultural pest. There is a cabbage worms, semi loopers, potato beetles, then sugarcane stem borer, mango stem borer, which you can see on your screen. This is an aphid. This is aphid. It is the small sap-sucking insect, and that is the member of superfamily of Aphidoidea. So this is again a very damaging to the different crops. So this is the first type. The second type we can see in another video. So thank you for watching. So please, if you like the video, then please subscribe my channel RMK Resolutions and hit the bell icon for more update. Thank you. Bye bye.